Gonna make this video on the potential of the life insurance industry. I talk a lot in my other videos about risk and what things you should avoid to build high persistency and scale your agents and quality agents and all that stuff. This video, I'm going to talk about some crazy success stories. This is not everyone. This is the top 1%, but it also shows you what's possible, right? So first story is my direct upline, Ryan Manrique. He's in Scottsdale, Arizona. He's from Alaska. He comes from the mortgage business, right? He built a team of around 30 mortgage, agents, and he sold mortgages for about, I think it was 5 years. He then hopped into life insurance because he saw there was ownership in the business and he saw how quickly he could scale it. So he started with no capital 3.5 years ago. A year in the business, he was making $40K a month. Year 2, he was making $100K a month. This is year 3. He's 3.5 years in. November of 2025 is his first month. He's going to make $300K this month. That's after expenses, right? Also with the LLC, you can get a lot of write-offs and he's not paying much taxes. Another story, Hayden Hill. He sold his business after 2 years for an undisclosed amount, but he's 25% of the total company, Family First Life, which is a $1 billion company. That's now, he sold his business, I believe it was 3 or 4 years ago. And now he's 25% of the company and he receives a salary from a private equity business. So that's who's in the office as well in Scottsdale. So he's doing $25 million a month. His team is. Ryan is doing $1.6 million a month. Ryan's making $300K a month, right? Obviously, the more you do, the lower spread you have on your agents, so you're not going to make as much. But that just shows you how scalable the business is. Stanley Smith in Naperville, Chicago. He's doing $3.6 million a month, his team. He's 22 years old. He started about 3 years ago. He worked 15 hours a day, reinvested a lot of money into his business, but he's scaled so quickly. He has, I believe, 360 writers. His average agent writes like 10K a month and makes a ridiculous amount of money. He has a manager inside of his agency that's doing, 150, 200 grand a month profit in his business, right? So he's probably making over $500,000 a month. I don't know his net, but he's revenue like 750K a month. He's 22 years old. That just shows you how quick you can scale. There's another guy I talked to, year in the business, Dominic. He's from Boca Raton. He's doing $40K a month, year 1 in the business. There's a guy, Tanner Mendelson. He's doing $100K, $150,000 per month in profit. He's 15 months in the business. He is 20 years old. Who else? Sean Mike. Sean Mike's the CEO of the business. He's a billionaire. That just shows you the long-term vision, right? Because he's been doing it for about 15 years and he scaled the largest IMO in the country. And he's a billionaire now because of it, right? You collect renewals, you hire lots and lots of agents, and you teach other people how to sell, and you sell a lot yourself. You're going to build a massive business. So everything that I'm telling you guys is all possible if you put the work in. If you learn how to sell, you teach other people how to sell. We'll give you the systems and the leads to plug in, and you just have to show up day in and day out, put in the effort. It's not easy, but if you want to build a big business, it's possible, and we can show you the ropes. So if you have any questions, DM me. My Instagram is below, and I can hop on a short call if you're very interested in the team. I take these calls very seriously. It's only like 10, 15 minutes. Don't have too much time, but if you're serious, I will hop on a call with you. I love you guys. Take care.